and they are nullifying everything you are doing on a daily basis. If you don't know what to say, why not keep quiet? God taught me something in Isaiah chapter 7 verse 4. He said life is a warfare. And he said this is the strategy of fighting battles. He said number one, take heed. Take heed means hold on to what God says concerning you, either from the scripture or through prophecies or through encounters. Take heed. When Mama was declaring yesterday, she said she saw the trucks coming. You need to see. I wish you saw what was happening in my spirit. Before the word fall from my mouth, I catch it. Take heed. That's why we war with prophecies. Number two, he said, be quiet. That means in case you don't know what to say, better be quiet. Your quietness can profit you much more than your speaking most of the times. People who say the wrong things, it's better they are quiet. If you don't know what to say, instead of rerouting your life backward, better be quiet. Maybe God will send somebody to speak on your behalf. But now that you don't know what to say, be quiet first. And number three, he said, fear not. Don't be faint-hearted. If you know these three things, you will run through life like a chariot of fire. Take heed. Be quiet. And don't be faint-hearted. Refuse to fear. I'm telling you, no matter what we do here, we can stir fire in this place. People will roll on the floor. They will see visions, have encounters. It may not amount to anything. These ones look simple, but they are more powerful than the impartation services. Because what you get out of the impartation service depends on how you understand this. There are many people who are godless. They are godless, yet they are making more progress than Christians. Because they know what to do with words. They believe in the power of words and they only speak positive words. You will never get them speak evil, no matter what you do. The power for acceleration is a function of the frequency of your utterances. Some people only speak good when they pray for others. When they are praying for people, hear the vocabulary. But when they talk about themselves, they bury themselves even before they start. You want to have speed in life? You must become careful of everything you say. Your words are powerful. You may not know it, but I'm telling you, most of the things you say, they emit death, not life. Life and death are trapped in words. There's no death anywhere. There's no life anywhere except in the words that convey them. Capsules of life and death are words. And when you allow your life to be predominated with death, no matter what you do, you'll be climbing against the hill. Number two, under the operation of the word is thoughts. God responds to your thoughts the same way he responds to your words. The reason is because thought patterns are created by words. The words you have assimilated for many years. And so when you are thinking, you are actually talking in another realm. In the natural realm, you may not be talking. But in the spirit realm, some of your thoughts are shout. And they are hearing every bit of it. In Ephesians 3:20, it says God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all you can ask or think. That means the same way God responds to what you say is the same way God responds to what you think. If you are thinking, you are already talking. There's only men who are not privileged to pick your thoughts, but God is picking it and is hearing everything you are saying loud and clear. This is why the operation of the word is very important. What you hear and what you say. Don't let anybody speak fear into your life. Don't let anybody speak intimidation into your life. Don't let anybody speak evil into your life. Don't let anybody speak sin into your life. No matter what it is, respectfully decline it. Because if you allow it to be planted, one day you will pick it up. And the moment you pick it up, spirits will begin to act upon it. The reason many can't make progress is because they are burdened with negative words. They are too many. They are heavy on them. They are thinking it and they are saying it. I'm saying this because something heavy will happen to you this week. But in order not to abort it before next week begins, you need to understand these things. Because abortion is not only in the natural. Thank God the US government shut it down. But it's not only in US that such laws should be enacted. Some of us in our lives, the law against abortion needs to be enacted. Because we are aborting our destinies every day by thoughts and words. That's why you have met the biggest of preachers, had the best of encounters, the greatest of impartations, serving God in the best of places. Yet, you are wondering there's nothing to show. Your thoughts and your words are what you are receiving. What you are going through is a report card of your thought pattern and the things you have uttered. It's an aggregation of your thoughts and words. If you change your thoughts, change your words, after a while, you will see that your life will adjust to align with your words, to align with your thoughts. You may not have a dime yet. Start thinking the right things. Start saying the right things. And most importantly, the things God said about you. And see how your life will shift like a tornado. Number 3, the administration of the world is by action or by obedience. It's not enough to talk. It's not enough to think. As beautiful as these two are, it's more important to act. And so when you talk and think, begin to act accordingly. There are many people, they speak the best of things, but when they go out, their actions betray their words. This is why they cannot make progress in life. The Bible said in Hebrews chapter 5, from verse 12 to 14, it said, whoever uses milk is a babe and is unskillful in the word of righteousness. It said, but strong meat belongs to them who are of full age, who by reason of use have exercised their senses. So the key word is what? By reason of use. If you keep talking and not acting, you are a failure. If you keep thinking and not acting, you are a failure. And the point will come, you will discover you just hyped yourself. Your action is what validates your words and your thought pattern. The Bible said in Acts chapter 1, from verse 1 to 2, talking about Jesus, it said, of all that he both began to do and to teach. Jesus was not a talker. He was first of all acting what he was saying. And that's why when you study the book, it's called the Acts of the Apostles, not the speakings of the apostles. You saw them living out the things they said. If you say you are a success, let's see how you dress. If you say you are a success, let's see how you talk. You say you want to be a president and you are talking like a tout in the garage, you are a big dreamer. Wake up and come into reality. You say you will change this world and you are not taking actions to change yourself. How many books have you read? How many mentors do you have? What are the principles you are living by? Those are the proof that actually you are heading in the direction of changing your world. Who told you you can wish your way into changing your world? Find out those who are making impact. You will find discipline. You will find diligence. You will find focus. Deliberate things that they gave their lives to. They can tell you that their lives are modeled after principles. As touching what they eat, there's a law that governs it. When they sleep, when they wake up, how they dress. Have you not seen that great men have a style of dressing? It shows you how detailed their lives are. They don't just wear anything. Find out Chinese presidents. There's a color of ties they wear. Check an American president. There's a color of tie they wear. It shows you the level of detail that is put into greatness. It's hard work to be great. No man becomes great casually. Every great man you see, he labors at it and he does it for a long time. It's only lazy men that think they will wish their way into the top. It doesn't work that way. Because when you are rising, your generation will make demand on what you have. And if you have nothing to show for it, there is nothing you can get from your generation. Because your word will give back to you based on your contribution. This is why we work hard. It's not a function of age. It's a function of understanding. You can be 21 years old and you tell yourself in the next 1 year, I will create a paradigm shift. And then every week you start reading a book. See what happens after 6 months. When you are suggesting, making a suggestion, even your lecturer will take note. Even your pastor will take note. And like joke, they will pick you from the back to the front. Everybody who is sentimental can be offended. But bro, This word responds to results. Greatness is not cheap. Find out those who are making impact. Most times 24 hours is too small. It was Chinua Achebe that said if he had the opportunity, he will buy back his youth because of what he saw that he would have done with time. And somebody wants to be great. He's 8 hours on YouTube. What is he looking at? Pictures and movies. He wants to change the world. He's on Facebook for 4 hours, flipping through meaningless chats and pictures, dress codes. And then he shows up because he attends service, 2 services every week. He thinks by attending 2 services,